Bonjour à tous, good morning to all, and today we are going to see the grammar part, that is a grammar part 2. Before that, we will recall our previous one. So, what are the previous one? What are the contents in the previous video? So, one is the possessive adjective, that is a les adjective possessive. So, what are the adjective possessive? Mo, ma, me, to, ta, the, so, sa, se, notre, notre, no, votre, votre, vo, leur, 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 leur. These are the possessive adjective. And second content is l'interrogation. L'interrogation means, that is interrogation. It is used to ask questions. So in this interrogation, three types of questions is there. One is le form familiar, affirmative sentence plus question mark, and second the standard form ask plus affirmative sentence, and third is the sustained form, that is a inversion method. You have to invert the subject and the verb. And third content is le pays et nationalité, the countries and the nationalities, and les animaux it's animals only. So this is all about our previous video. Let us move to the today's video is le grammar, les exercices, that is part 2. So today's content is présentez-vous or présentez quelqu'un. So présentez-vous means what? Introduction oneself. So introduction. And second one is présentez quelqu'un. So introduce someone. So introduce yourself one and introduce someone one. And next les articles. This we have seen in the previous video, that is introduction grammar part 2, I think so. And third also les pronoms toniques, that is a pronoun tonique, it's a tonic pronoun. And fourth les nombres, and les nombres it's a numbers. And the fifth les verb conjugation or présent, that is a verb conjugation in present tense. So let us move to the first one. Présentez-vous, introduce yourself, and présentez quelqu'un, introduce someone. So you have two exercises over there which is based on this topic. So first one is présentez-vous. So what is meant by présentez-vous? To introduce yourself. That means what? Présentez-vous. It means to tell people some basic information about yourself, and things like your name, your father name, your mother name, and your occupation, and where are you from. This is all about yourself, right? And second is présentez quelqu'un. Présentez quelqu'un means what? Present someone. So how to present someone? So now if you have to introduce someone else, your friend, for example, you will say je vous présente. So I present you plus name of the person. So I present you like Divya. So she is from Paris, right? So person you are introducing, and you can also add what that person is to you. So what is the relation between you and that person, that you can use in that présentez quelqu'un. So présentez quelqu'un in first lesson dialogue also is there. So who is presenting? Vivek is presenting Divya to Kumar. And second dialogue also Aditya and Divya also presenting themselves. So let us see the example. So first one is présentez-vous. So how to present yourself in French? So first one, je m'appelle. Je m'appelle means what? My name is. And second, j'ai dash on. So on means I am dash years old. So or your age is. So what is your age? Like j'ai 23 ans, it means I am 23 years old, like that. And next, j'habite à. I live at where? J'habite à Pondichéry. So or je suis de, and I am from Pondicherry. And next, il y a dash membres dans la famille. So there are how many members are in your family. And next, j'étudie dash la université Amité. So I am studying at University, Amité University. And you can also j'étudie like call Blue Star, like that you also tell. And next, j'aime. So I like. So what do you like to eat, or what you like to see, like film, whatever it is. So danser, it's a dancing, chanter to singing, and lecture, reading, sports, it's sports only, whose is a shopping, and photography, it's a photography only. So whatever you like, you can fill over the dash. So this is all about the présentez-vous. So okay, I'm going to present myself. Je m'appelle Lakshmi and j'ai 23 ans and j'habite à Pondichéry and il y a 4 membres dans la famille and je suis professeur and j'aime photography. So this is all about myself. So I am introducing myself. So I'll give some assessment. You have to introduce yourself like this only. So this is all about the présentez-vous. And let's move to the second, présentez quelqu'un. So how to introduce someone in French. So je vous présente mon ami. So I am introducing my friend. Je te présente mon ami. You can use this also and that also. This it is used for the formal conversation, and je te présente mon ami, it is for the informal conversation. So il s'appelle, il or elle, whether it's a boyfriend or whether it's a girlfriend. So if it is boyfriend means you can use the subject is il. If it is girl, or you can use that subject elle. So il or elle s'appelle plus name of the person. And second, il or elle dash on, it refers to the age. And next, il or elle a nationalité. Nationalité means it's a nationality. So what is the nationality? So for example, Andien masculine, it's a, what is the spelling for the Andien? And for the feminine, see, for the masculine singular Indien, and for the feminine singular Indienne. So next, il or elle, beau, belle, grand, mignon. So these are the adjectives. So these are the adjective of the person you can use. So like beau means handsome, or belle means beautiful, grand means it's a big or long, and mignon means it's a cute one. So this adjective you can use, which is based on the person. And il or elle a profession. So what is the profession for that person? And next, il or elle aime or déteste. Aime it means to like, and déteste means to hate. So describe the likes and dislike also. So this is all about the présentez quelqu'un. Let's see the example for the présentez quelqu'un. So here two persons are there. One is a girl and another one is a boy. So elle s'appelle, what is her name? Nandine Girard. And Alye, so her nationality is what? Canadian. So she is a Canadian. And Alye comedian. Comedian, it's a comedy person. And next, elle habite à Paris. So she lives in Paris. And all environ 30 ans. So she is around 30 years old. So this is all about, that is Nadine Girard. And next, Lucas Balvo. So il s'appelle Lucas Balvo and il est français. So français, it's its nationality, and il est graphiste and il vit à Londres. So he is a graphic designer. And next, il lives in Londres. And next, Londres, it's London. And il a 20 ans. So he is 22 years old. And next, il est célibataire. Célibataire means he is single. It's not married. So this is all about the présentez quelqu'un. And you have two exercises are there. So you have to present yourself and you have to present someone, that you have to do in your French note itself. Okay. And next, les articles définis. Les articles indéfinis means that is indefinite article. So what do you mean by indefinite article? As I told you in the previous video, it means unspecific. It's like a countable noun or uncountable nouns. So that is called what? Indefinite article. It's a noun. Indefinite article, it is a noun that does not have any unique identity, and it could be a noun that it's being mentioned for the first time in the text. So that you can use the indefinite articles. See the definition for this. Indefinite article indicates that the speaker is referring to the either or unspecific noun. So unspecific noun, it's a countable or uncountable nouns. So noun are one or two, some of the something. And the English indefinite article has two forms, a and an. In French has three depending upon the gender and the number of the noun. Gender means masculine and feminine, and the number of the noun means singular and plural. Let's see the indefinite article, and it is used for the masculine singular. Example is a gnome, so a man. And second, ween, it is used for the feminine singular. See the example, ween, femme, a woman. And third, they, it is used for the masculine plural as well as feminine plural. So des hommes, some mans are there, and des femmes, some women. So this is all about the indefinite article. So let's see the exercise which is based on the indefinite article. Nom féminin ou masculine. Complétez avec un article indéfini. So nom, whether it's a masculine or feminine, that you have to find and complete with the indefinite article. So when you are using this article, so you have to know the noun, it's a masculine or feminine. So long means it's a language only, and it's a feminine noun only. So for the feminine noun, we have to use what? Ween, long. And grammar also, it's a feminine noun. So the answer is ween, grammar. And exercise, it starts with vowel, so that you have to use an exercise. If you are using ween, means it also ends with e, and the noun also starts with e, so that we should not use the ween. So you have to use an exercise. And an activity also, it's a feminine only, but it begins with, the noun begins with what? Vowel, so that you can use an activity. And next, nombre, it ends with e, but it's not a feminine noun, it's an exceptional one. So a nombre. And ween, conjugation, it is not ends with e, but it's a feminine noun, it is also exceptional one. So ween, conjugation, don't get confused, this also you have to memorize by yourself only. And nom means a name, so it's a masculine noun only. And article, it begins with word vowel, so that you can use an article. And dialogue, it ends with e, but it's not a feminine noun, it's a masculine one. So and dialogue. So first exercise is over, let's move to the second. Complétez avec un article indéfini. Second, also complete with the indefinite article. So say dash and leave the français. So this is a French book. So livre, it ends with e, but it's not a feminine noun, it's a masculine only, so that you can use un. C'est un livre de français, this is a French book. And second, c'est un professeur d'économie, so this is a economic professor. So professor, it's all masculine noun. And next, mon père invite un ami à déjeuner. So my father invites a friend to the lunch. So ami, it's a masculine noun only. And elle fait an exercise, so she is doing an exercise. So it starts with the noun starts with vowel, so that you can use an exercise. And even voila and élève. So élève also, it's a feminine only, but the noun begins with vowel, so that you can use an. Voila, here, a student. So this is all about the definite, indefinite article. Let's move to the second one, les articles indéfinis. Les articles indéfinis, it is used for the specific one. Specific, it's like it's a word that name a certain person or certain place or certain thing or certain idea. That is called what? Specific one. For that specific only we can use les articles indéfinis. Let's see the definition for the definite article. So definite article indicates that the speaker is referring to either a specific noun or to a class of noun in the general sense. And the English definite article has 4 equivalent form in French, and depending on their gender and the number of the noun as well as what letter it begins. So English also has 4 forms and French also has 4 forms only. It's depending upon the gender like masculine and feminine, and the number it's like singular and plural. Let's see the definite article. Le, it is used for the masculine singular. See the example, le nom. And second, la, it is used for the feminine singular, la chaise. And chaise, it's a chair. And le, it is used for the masculine as well as feminine plural, les noms and les chaises. And L apostrophe, if the noun begins with vowel, you can use L apostrophe. See the example, love you, it begins with what vowel, so that you can use L apostrophe. See, one exercise there which is based on this topic. Completez les phrases avec l'article défini. So complete with the definite article. Soirée. Soirée, it's a feminine noun only. It's a evening. So la soirée. And le livre, as I told, it's an exceptional noun. It's a masculine noun. So the answer is le livre. La visite. Visite, it's also feminine noun. So the answer la visite. And le cousin. Cousin, it's a cousin. So la cousine, it's a feminine noun. And le séjour. Séjour means stay. So it's a masculine noun. So that you can use a masculine noun, that is le. So this is all about les articles and exercise also. And third, les pronoms sujets et les pronoms toniques. So what are the pronoms sujets? Pronoun sujet means the subject pronouns. That is called what? Subject pronoun. And subject pronouns that perform the actions in a sentence. They are any noun performing the main action in the sentence. Let's see the definition. The subject pronoun takes the position of the subject in the sentence. Who or what is the performing the action. See the example. J'ai un copain. So I have a friend. So who have a friend? So in that who replace the subject is what? I. So I have a friend and elle est très gentille. So she is very kind. So who is very kind? So instead of this who, you can use a elle. So elle est très gentille. For this purpose only we using the pronoun sujet, that is subject pronouns. And what are the subject pronouns? Je, tu. Je means I, tu means you, il means he, elle means she, and nous means we, vous means you, il means they, it is used for the masculine plural, and elle means they, it is used for the feminine plural. This is all about the pronoun sujet. And next, pronoun tonique. So what are the pronoun tonique? Pronoun tonique means it's a tonic pronoun. So now expressing a relation, let's see the definition. The subject, they were refer without using its name. We used stressed pronoun. So another name of the pronoun tonic is stressed pronouns in the following cases. So when the pronoun is used alone without a verb only, we can use the pronoun tonique. So what are the pronoun tonique? Moi, toi, lui, elle, nous, vous. Oh, so these are the pronoun tonique. See the example. Qui chante des chansons? So who sing the songs? So moi. Moi means what? Myself only. So without a verb, we can use the pronoun tonique. So moi, it's a pronoun tonique, that is myself. See, these are the pronoun sujet. Pronoun sujet, je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. So these are the pronoun sujet. And next pronoun tonique, moi, toi, lui, elle, nous, or soi, and nous, vous, or elle. So these are the pronoun tonique. We have seen that introduction part 2, I think so, introduction to French grammar part 2. So you can refer that video also. So in this lesson you have one exercise there which is based on this one. Complétez avec un pronom sujet vos pronoms toniques. So complete with the pronoun sujet, that is subject pronoun, or pronoun tonique, that is tonic pronoun. So dash parle Hindi, you can use the pronoun sujet. So do you speak Hindi. And second, dash vous appelez comment. So pronoun tonic you can use. So vous appelez comment. So what is your name? And third one, for the repeated subject you can use the pronoun tonic only. So vous, again you have to use the vous only. So this is the repeated subject, also you can use pronoun tonic. So vous êtes Indian. So are you an Indian? And next D1, je m'appelle Remy, a dash monsieur. So a vous monsieur and you. So without your verb you can use pronoun tonic. So a toi comment tu t'appelles, pronoun tonic only. Here also there is no verb, so that you can use the pronoun tonic only. So let us move to the fourth last content, les verbes conjugaison or present. So this also we have seen that introduction to French grammar part 1, I think so. So let's see the definition. All verbs have base forms or infinitive. Infinitive means a verb without conjugation is called what? Infinitive. See, for example, look, make, play. In English I am telling. And majority verbs are called regular verbs only. So most of the verbs are regular verb only. So how do you use a regular verb? So present tense is used for an action that are happening right now in the present. So when we are using the present, so an action is happening, for that purpose only we are using the present tense. And French has classified regular verb into 3 groups, which is based on the endings of their infinitives. So what are the 3 groups? One is ER, that is the first group. Second, IR, that is second group. And third is RE group. The verb ends with RE, and most of the irregular verb which is based on this group only, that is third group. So these are the endings for the 3 groups. So verb indicative present tense, that is indicative present tense. Remove the infinitive verbs ending ER, IR and RE. You have to add the endings. Pronoun. What are the pronouns? Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. And first group is ER, and second is IR, and third is RE. So what are the endings for the ER group? E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT, ENT. And IR is IS, IS, IT, ISS, ONS, ISS, EZ, ISS, ENT. And third group is RE group, that is S, S, add nothing, ONS, EZ, ENT, ENT. So this is all about the verb endings in present tense. Let's see the conjugation of this verb. Example, MA verb to like or to love, and finir verb to finish, and répondre means to answer. So MA verb, it ends with ER. So remove the ER and add the endings. J'aime, tu aimes, il aime, elle aime. Nous aimons, vous aimez, ils aiment, elles aiment. And second one is finir verb to finish. Je finis, tu finis, il finit, elle finit. Nous finissons, vous finissez, ils finissent, elles finissent. And third one is répondre verb. Répondre means to answer. Je réponds, tu réponds, il répond, elle répond, nous répondons, vous répondez, ils répondent, elles répondent. So this is all about the verb conjugation. And you have 3 exercises are there. One is compléter avec les verbs. Some certain verbs are there. One is être verb, another one is avoir, s'appeler, and third one is parler verb. Être means to be, s'appeler means to call oneself, and parler means to speak. So first one, vous dash appeler comment. Here that's a pronominal verb. Vous vous appelez comment. And second, also pronominal verb only, s'appeler. So when you are conjugation this one, je m'appelle Krishnan. So my name is Krishnan. And vous êtes français, être means to be. So this is a conjugation for être verb, vous êtes, Français or your French. And next, parler verb, parler means to speak. Oui, je parle un peu de français. So yes, I speak a little bit of French. And fifth one, être verb only. C'est votre ami. This is your friend. So for pronominal verb, if you have any doubt in the pronominal verb, I sent some videos, which is previous videos, I think so, introduction part, grammar part 1 or 2. You can refer that video also if you have any doubt. And second, compléter avec le verbe être, habiter, vous s'appeler. So again, être means to be, habiter means to live, and s'appeler means to call oneself. And first one, l'on dash mon pays. You can use être verb only. So for that, for the common purpose, you can use il or al only. So London, India is my country, and Delhi is sa capital. You can use that verb only. So Delhi is its capital. So Delhi it's a common noun. Common noun you can use the subject il or al only. And les Indiens sont bilingual or trilingual adverb you can use. So les Indiens you can use the subject il or al plural subject. So bilingual, that is the 2 language or 3 language they are using. And next, dash, sorry, je dash Chennai, habite verb. Habite means to live. So I live in Chennai. Here I put J apostrophe over there. Why? The verb begins with vowel. And next more, Katye Sapal, Anna Nagar. So my area name is what? Anna Nagar. So this is all about the first and second exercise. And third, compléter le dialogue avec être, habiter, vous parler. So you also complete with the verb. Être means to be, habiter means to live, and parler means to speak. So this conversations, this dialogue between a tourist and Sunita. So tourist, vous dash français mademoiselle. Do you speak French mademoiselle? And Sunita, oui monsieur, je parle un peu. Yes sir, I speak a little. And tourist, vous habitez Madurai? So are you live in Madurai? Sunita, oui monsieur, yes sir. Je suis a Tamil, so I am a Tamil. And next, je parle Tamil, and I speak Tamil also. And next, tourist, moi je suis parisien. So myself, I am a Parisian. Parisian means those who lives in Paris. Their name also is called Parisian. And my femme, my wife, moi and myself, nous dash tourists. We are also tourists. We are tourists. And Sunita, elle parle anglais. She speak English. Touriste, oui, nous parlons anglais un peu. So yes, we speak English a little bit. And Sunita, c'est votre première visit? Is this your first visit? Touriste, oui. And Sunita, vos séjours non, monsieur. So here you can use these 3 verbs which is based on their sentence only. And fifth one is le nombre, that is the number. You have one exercise is there. Écrivez le nombre en tous les lettres. So you have to write a number for all the letters. So first, mon numéro de téléphone. So in French people, they used to say the numbers like 2 numbers. So my telephone number is 44, 27, 49 and 36. So 44 in French, 44, and 27, 27, 49, 49, and 36, 36. And second, le code postal, that is a pin code, A 32 13 47. So 32 in French, 32, 13, 13, and 47 is 47. And the code secret A, that is password, 9087. So 9 in French, 9, 0 at 0, and 8, it's 8, and Sabt it's a 7. So dot the naissance. Dot the naissance means it's a date of birth. So when you are saying date of birth, little bit difference are there. 21, 10 and 03. 03 it's a 2003. So when you are saying the number, you have to say like this only. So 21 it's Vang Thaye, and 10 it refers to the month, that is October month. So Vang Thaye October 2003, that is the 1000 means me, and throughout it's a number 3, that is 2003. And even it's the numero de ouverture, that is car number 6327. So 6 in French, 6, 3, 3, and the 2 and 7, 7. So this is all about the exercise which is based on the number. So what is the today's contents? Let us recall once. So first one is présentez-vous or présentez quelqu'un, and second is all about pronom sujet, and third is pronom tonique, and fourth is all about the conjugation, that is a verb conjugation in present tense, and fifth it's les nombres. So this is all about our today's content. If you have any doubt, you can use this video also, and I'll give some assessment which is based on this video. So you have to finish, and thank you. Messi.